Pam Millage here. I've just come away from a breakfast show where a couple of young women were talking about systemic change in two areas, one in mental health and the other in racism. So here's the thing. I've been studying the way our minds work for 40 years, which means maybe I have a notion of how our minds work. Our minds actually create our life. So if we're looking at systemic change and we're standing up because we've woke for changing a system, first and foremost, we need to become more consciously aware of our own system, our inner system, so that we can come to the party from our own authenticity. We have many areas in life, mental health or the health area, education, environmentalism, humanitarianism, economy, and a range of other areas that really rule this world for humanity. Politics, for instance. How many politicians, how many humanitarians, how many environmentalists, how many mental health workers, how many teachers and educators have actually looked inwards to their own system before they start blaming, before they start wanting to change systems? There's one little hiccup that I've noticed, and that hiccup is that, yes, there is a passion to change. There is a real wanting to create harmony in the world. The people that care stand up and they talk about things and they say, stop this, stop that, stop child poverty, stop drunk drivers, stop COVID, stop. However, what happens inside, in the scientific part of our physical being, our brain holds a part in it that is called the reticular activating syndrome. It has no logic. All it does is give us what we think and what we talk about. Now, if we're talking about stop COVID, COVID stays alive. If we talk about stop racism, racism stays alive. If we talk about stop deforestation, deforestation stays alive, because we are feeding the masses with the opposite of the outcome we want. So here's my message to you today. If you are standing for something, look at what it is that you want as the outcome, because then your whole entire energy will go towards it. If your system inside needs some adjustments, if you're recognizing that your anger about the unfairness and injustices in the world is getting in the way of you putting your beautiful energy into the ideal outcome of harmonious, healthy world, or politicians who come from their heart and caring and understand that the systems that need to change first and foremost within them, that it's not competitive. It is a co-creation of harmony. It is a co-creation of living with all races as one. It is a co-creation of living with healthy mental attitude. Mental attitude comes from recognizing the negative and the feelings that come with them and changing that around to the outcome. So if I haven't got a healthy body, my mind changes itself into the thought that my body is now, every moment that I breathe, becoming healthier and healthier. I can see it being healthy, or I can see the races in the world and the religions in the world working together to the outcome. And what is the outcome? If we're talking about systems, are we talking about mental health? Mental health can be mental health when people understand how their mind works. That their mind doesn't need drugs and alcohol and addictions to be free. Their mind just has to need to find that system that produces the love within and the power within, and develop the wisdom within. So we're not talking about just woke to the unfairness, which is very real in the world, but it is man-made. We are talking about becoming more consciously aware of ourselves, and more consciously aware of how we change, how we create change. We stand up for something. We stand up for healthy, wealthy families. We stand up for harmonious families. We stand up for mental health. We stand up for everyone going to their grassroots and starting from the ground up to bring the best of themselves to this world, to their area of influence, to what creates passion in their heart. And that is at the core root is family. At the core root is the little child that grew up in the family. And things can't change until we change our own systems and bring that beautiful change into the systems that we need to change to create healing in this planet. Thank you so much for listening to me. I'll see you again.